Hello, this is Nevis again, and I'm in the course practice area 2 in the Moodle Mooc 9, and I'm part of Group B. Last time when I did the video tutorial, I spoke about how we can go in and actually modify this area. At the moment, we've come up with our topic, which is Parminder. Her suggestion was the food pyramid, and we like this, and so we're going to start adding these areas into that course practice area over here. So first thing I want to do is turn editing on, because I'd like to go over and change the introduction. Now, as I mentioned last time, I think it'll be important for each one of us to take one of the topic tabs and actually create the activities and resources in that topic, whereas the introduction area and the final reflection area, I think we can perhaps all participate together. At the moment, edit this section. Antonio is no longer part of our group. Parminder is, Daniela is, and Antoinette hasn't shown up yet, but we're hoping she will. So now I'm going to remove all this, because this is where we're going to put a summary. And basically the summary is Parminder's summary. So I've copied it over here. Okay, there we go. So yes, so it looks good. We can't do much. We don't have a rich text editor here, but this is going to be called, section name is going to be called okay. So let's go down, and maybe we can give it a font color, white. And what about the background color if we make it red? Save changes. That looks good. Okay, so that's our, you can always toggle this if we want to make it look bigger. Keep it like this, that's fine. So there we are, there's our summary about the course. Now we can write something else, but because this may need to go into separate topics, like maybe learning outcomes, or maybe we need to make an introduction and then have this underneath. We can decide that as a team, which we will do soon. Basically what we need to do now is decide how we're going to put these into our topics. So I'm going to leave that for everyone to decide on. So far though, our course practice area 2 is looking quite good. I did want to put in an image. So I'm going to call this food. Now I'm also going to include the link to this, which is, again, I'm going to copy the link address and I'm going to add it . Okay, so that looks good so far. Okay, so those tags can be, we don't need any competencies. So save and display. So let's have a look what it looks like. Wow, that looks good, yeah? Okay, I'm happy with that. So let's go back to our main page. And if we click on, let's have a look at what it will look like when we turn editing off to see what our students might look. Okay, that looks good. So here the students can actually add images. So imagine a student is going to find another food pyramid. Anyone will do, just choose this one. And we will copy the image address, go back to the Moodle, and we're going to use a URL, put in the URL, paste. There it is there. We're going to select this. I'm obviously not the author, I'll just write public domain. Okay, and add images. Great, that looks good. Okay, so that's what our images area will look like. So we'll expect students to continue adding. I didn't add the URL next to that, but the link, as I did here, but we will be able to work on that still, but that gives us an idea. So if I click on the image, there it is there. Looks quite good, huh? Escape, go back to the Moodle Mooc 9 area. So that's looking quite good so far. I'd like to see what my team members come up with. Looking forward to that. Maybe we can separate all this into resources and activities, or create a block perhaps. So far, that's just the introduction. This is just the beginning of our CPA area. Thank you for listening.